Greetings, YouTube. The Doctor is in. Dr. Urias Papers here, coming at you with another commentary on Marvel Contest of Champions. And we have a new side quest this week. It is side quest Boss Rush Big Blue Week 1. So we're going to talk about how you get into it. We're going to talk about the first iteration of this, how you're going to get through this, all of that. Lots to go over, lots to talk about. Don't go anywhere and stay tuned. All right, before we begin, don't forget to hit that subscribe button. If you like this video, hit the like button. If you have any questions or comments, please leave a question or a comment. Don't forget to hit that notification bell, and don't forget to share this video. And we've got a special friend. Here he is. And what does Galactus have to say? All right, there we go. Who dares defy the Galactus? Well, I do, so let's get into it. All right, let's take a look here at the opponents that we have for this. Now, to get into this, you are going to have to go to the In the Dark 14-day. This is a 14-day event, so it's only 2 weeks. In the Dark 14-day event, and you are going to get points by winning fights with Saga tagged champions, and you are going to get these petrified eyes, which grants entry to the Boss Rush Big Blue side quest consumed on you. So I've already used one. It's there. We've already used it to open it. I've got 2 more. I'm going to guess there are 8 of these. I'm going to guess we're going to be able to get 4, and then once we got 4, that'll be it. We'll have to wait for another week, because this says week 1. It's there for a week. Maybe we're going to get more. Okay, the other thing that popped up here is the special objective Out of Sight, which says defeat Absorbing Man with a Saga tagged champion in the Boss Rush Big Blue Week 1. Side quest on threat level 3, which is what we're going to do, and we're going to get, I wish they would stop giving us these. These are worthless. 6-star relic crystal shards. At least they could give us some StatCast relic shards. But this is the big one. We're getting 6,300. That's 10% of a tier 7 basic catalyst. So I'm okay with that. All right, let's take a look at our team. Here's our team. We've got Human Torch, Count Nefaria, and I am going to use the leader. And I am primary, and I've got him at a rank 3 right now, and I'm primarily going to use the leader for the fight with Absorbing Man, because I've done this fight on some practice, not this particular fight, but some practice fights, and he melts him hard. So let's go ahead, and I haven't done this yet at all, this whole thing. I've done a preview, so let's do the preview. And so we've got a Mangog, which can be tricky. We've got a Spiderman Supreme, which can be really tricky. We've got a Kindred, which can be very tricky, and Ebony Maw, which can be tricky. So these are all the trickiest of the Mystics to fight, and they've all got different nodes, and then we've got an Absorbing Man. So these are all very defensive champs. So for Mangog, we've got You Get the Horns. So let's see here. Whenever the defender is intercepted or their heavy attack is interrupted, they gain indefinite fury. So that there's nothing to worry about with You Get the Horns. What you got to worry about is this next one, which is if we well-time block, we start a 9-second timer. If the attacker well-time blocks again, then we get a falter. That's why I'm bringing Human Torch in, because he cannot falter if his temperature up. And when he's fighting Mystics, his temperature's always up. Let's see, the defender is immune to power drain, power burn, power steal, power lock. We don't care about any of that stuff. We got Cold Turkey. Whenever a debuff is purified or cleansed off the attacker, we don't care about that. That is mainly for skill champs. However, whenever the attacker strikes the defender, if a combo meter does not increase by 5 or more before the combo start ends, the attacker is inflicted with an unsteady debuff for 8 seconds, giving their attacks a 100% chance to glance for 8 seconds. So we can't hit them 3 times. We've got to hit a, we've got to, unfortunately, that means no heavies for Human Torch. So I'm hoping I can burn this guy down. He has a health pool of 701,000. Essentially, what's going to end up happening is we're going to get a glance for 8 seconds. We're probably going to get it. I don't like that. There's no way to get around it. So we're going to deal less damage. That's perfectly fine. We're going to end up burning this guy down quite a bit. I'm not going to worry about consistent combos. That one I'm not going to worry about. What I need to worry about is Dazed and Confused, but it is what it is. All right, the next one is Spidey Supreme. It's got Power Thief whenever the attacker misses. So we're going to use Human Torch again if we can on this one. Gain a Power Thief passive. Third law, whenever the attacker gains an unblockable, unstoppable, indestructible power gain or evade, which I'm not going to have to worry about that. There's some bad stuff that happens. We've got Release Valve whenever the attacker successfully dodges a special attack using dexterity. Their combo meter is reduced by 5. I don't necessarily care about that either. Arrogance, every 10 hits on the attacker's combo meter inflicts a falter. So thus, the best way to take this guy out is with heavies, but that kind of gets old. And then whenever the attacker, and this is the problem, is the best way to take him out is with heavies. But if you do that, whenever the attacker knocks a defender down with a heavy attack, they have 8 seconds to use a special attack, or they take 50% of their max health. So that's the problem, and it's knock them down with heavies. And the best way to take him out is with heavies, or you bring a champ in that doesn't have any miss, like Human Torch. Now, we could use Count Nefaria for this one as well. We'll just have to be careful of parrying and the Dazed and Confused. All right, for Kindred, we've got Made of Rubber. For each debuff active on the defender, the attacker ignores 20%. So we could do a lot with Count Nefaria with that. Buff Toggle, every 8 seconds the defender gains an unblockable for 4 seconds. That sucks. We got Down and Out again, which is for heavies. Beast of Burden, for each debuff on the defender, they reduce the duration of incoming debuffs by 30%, but these are all permanent ones. Root or Rooted, so if we're far away, they get rooted, and then when inflicted with a root effect, the attacker is inflicted with a special lock, which really sucks, because that's basically the only way to get out of it. Now, Ebony Maw, and again, all of these guys have health pools that are between 5 and 700,000. Heavy attack, bias, backup, recovery, don't care, power focus, don't care. Knockdown, when the defender is knocked down, the potency of damaging effects on them is reduced by 90%. I don't know if that's damage. So, and that lasts for 15 seconds, which is really long. And then when the attacker ends a combo with the same attack they ended the previous combo with, then we get a crit. And then finally, we've got the boss here, who is, we're going to do that with quotation marks here, and that is Absorbing Man. And we've got Unyielding Assault, so when the defender gains a regen effect, they also gain a precision. That's fine. Recurring Nightmare, the defender is more likely to use the same special attack they most recently used. That's fine. We're going to be doing special ones. Empowered Immunity, whenever the defender is immune to a debuff, they gain 33% of a bar of power. So that's for like bleeds and things like that. Sting Like a Bee, if the defender throws a special attack while far away from the attacker, they gain an indefinite cruelty. That's fine. And Enhanced Parry. Whenever the attacker performs a parry, the defender is inflicted with a non-stacking armor break. That's bad. That's bad. But it's good for us because we're going to use the leader. All right, let's get into this. We've yammered on enough. So we're going to start with Count Nefaria here. And we're going to see. So we don't have to worry about the parry right away because of that. And I would rather do this. All right, good. And let's get up to... Wow, that falter timer is long. So we've got some glancing. Why didn't I... Oh, I'm up to 116, but... I didn't go into hyper mode. I guess we're going to do a special 3. Alright. Let's do a special 3. And see what happens here. Oh, that was nice. Alright, that's nice. Now we can... We could parry him, but we don't need to. So let's parry him. And let's hit him with this. This is not doing a whole lot. But we are... Oh. I got a falter on me. I don't think I wanted to do what I just did. Alright, let's see. Ooh, that was bad. That was really bad. Oh, I forgot about that. We got to get out of here. Okay. He's almost done with that. Come on. Oh, my God. You got to be kidding. I should have put some boosts on. All right. We're going to switch over. We are going to put some boosts on. I should have done that because he'd be dead right now. He'd be gone. So we're going to put a 20% on. We're going to put a 20% on. And we're going to put a 30% on. He would have been gone by now with Human Torch. Okay. So we can't do that again. But the more he hits me, the worse it is for him. Okay, we can parry him again now. He's got a whole bunch of glancing. Maybe. Yeah, we got it. Okay, there we go. Good. Whew. Whew. Faria got it. I forgot about a few things. Okay. So we're getting a whole bunch of Mysterium out of here. There's some okay rewards in here. That's okay. That's okay. That's not great. That's really lame. But we're getting some Mysterium. So let's see here. I have 17,000 Mysterium, so I'm good with what I got. All right, we cannot... Well, let's take a look. I think we can knock this guy down with Human Torch, but I want to see. So we got Third Law. We got Release Valve. Okay, if I do down it, if I hit him with a heavy, we get down and out. So what that means is we're going to go ahead and activate Flame On. What that means is I'm not going to do a heavy on him. We are going to parry him. Ah, that was a mistake. And I said I wasn't going to do a heavy, but we... Come on, Spidey. I know you want to do your thing. This is, yeah, he's just done. He's just completely done. Okay. Just completely done. All right, we're gonna heal him. I have a whole ton of these right now. These are freebies, so we're gonna get him back up to full. I haven't decided. I think that was pretty quick. I think we're gonna stay with Human Torch. He can't use Flame On, which is fine. That's perfectly fine. All right, we do down and out. There's down and out on this one again, too. So... Oh, he's immune. Ah. Oh, we're power locked, too. Okay, now we're not good. Okay. I forgot. He's immune to... Well, if we go on to Flame On... If we go into Flame On mode... I'm power locked again. Oh, get out of there. Come on. Got him. Alright, if we go into Flame On mode... Come on, dude. Ah. It's terrible. 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 Alright, let's see how Leader does here. Let's see how Leader does here. We may have to use a group Resurrect here, which is just fine. That was terrible. Come on. Really, dude? Alright. There you go, finally. There he goes. You see him reverse? Oh, man. Come on. There we go. Boom, boom, boom. I'm getting blasted because... Oh, man, that stinks. Okay. Whew, that was close. Oh, that sucks. Wow, does that... These guys suck. Alright, let's go. He's not the right guy, so I do have a team revive. A lot of team revive, so we're gonna... And I think I've got a lot... Yeah, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, I got a lot of these. So we'll use 19 of those. I think Count Nefaria is the right one for this one. He is definitely the right one for this one. Boom, there we go. Come on. Oh, I hate that. Dude. He is such a pain because of the degens. The degens are killing me. And I knocked him down. That was another problem. I knocked him down. I just saw that. Boom, 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 boom. Alright, good. Alright. Whew, that's over with. Okay. Alright, we got this guy. I cannot miss with Human Torch. Let's see if Human Torch got his stuff back. This will probably... He didn't. So, but this will probably be a pretty quick fight, hopefully, with Human Torch the way he is. Okay, we don't have anything. Boom, boom, boom. Boom, boom, boom. Boom, boom. Come on, dude! Get out of there. Oh, look at that. I need to be careful now. Alright, I want this guy to throw his special one. Come on. Oh, come on. Really? Got him. Oh, I thought I was going to get him with it. This is not fun. None of this is fun. Let me just say that. None of this is fun. Boom, 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 boom. Wow! Those guys are fast. They are so aggressive. he is going to blast me. Nope. Yeah, wow, are they aggressive. They are so aggressive. That is insane how aggressive these guys are. All right, well, these are going to expire, so we might as well use them. They are massively aggressive. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Very aggressive. All right. And he hasn't gotten his stuff back. He's got to get a charge before he gets it back. All right. So aggressive. So super aggressive. And look at that. Look at that. Good, okay. Whew, that's done. Thank God. Thank God that's done. All right, there's our shards. And eventually the game is going to go forward. Okay, we're going to heal. We're going to heal leader up all the way. And I want to make sure my boosts are still going, and they're all still going. Okay. So essentially, there really isn't anything that we have to worry about here. I'm not so worried about the armor breaks and things, because that's just going to feed into this guy right here. Come on. Come on. He did not just hit me. Wow. Oh, he is so melting. He is so melting. Look at him melt. Wow. Done. Yeah, the leader just destroys him. Just absolutely wrecks him. Because the more regen he gets, the worse it gets for him. So this is like the niche fight for the leader. And the other thing is whenever we parried him, he gets an armor break. But he's immune to armor break, which triggers more of his modified charges, which also trigger more regen. So he just keeps melting over and over and over again. So that was actually a pretty good fight. Nice solo. He's definitely the dude to use. He's okay against other mystics. He is very effective against power gain, and he is most effective against champions that do have a lot of regen, and especially Absorbing Man. Absolutely great. All right, that is a video I have for everybody today. I appreciate everybody tuning in, and I will catch everybody